Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Adventure Freddy from FNAF World. So we're going to start with the nose, start with the top curve. So from left to right, we'll draw a little curve. From here we're going to converge towards the center point. So I'm going to just come down in the middle, draw a little point. I'm going to draw two straight lines, one coming from the left and one coming from the right. And we'll color this all in black. Now from here I'm going to draw the center line coming down to the bottom edge of the upper muzzle. So from here, I'm just going to draw a straight line coming down to where I think the top of the teeth will start. From here, I'm going to take this point on the left and curve out and then down to the side of the mouth, and then on the right, I'm going to go straight out and then curve down. Now from these 2 points, I'm going to curve up into that center point. So from the left, I'll curve up and then towards the right as well. From here, let's get into the eyes. So right where this nose ends here on the right side, I'm going to curve up to the top and just draw an oval and then come in. On the left side we'll do the same thing, so coming up and around and just drawing that oval for the eyes. We're going to draw the giant irises. So on the left side here I'm going to have the eye tucked in on the inside. So right here at the top, I'm going to draw a circle and just wrap it inside and just tuck it in on the inside. On the right, I'll start here. Just tuck that in. Now on the top right corners, we're going to draw a little circle for a highlight. Draw one here. Draw one on the right side. And now right in the center of this iris, I'm going to draw the pupil. So I'm just going to draw a black dot underneath that highlight. I'm just going to kind of color that in black. And then from the center, I'm just going to draw a line angling out to the bottom on the left, and then on the right. And I'm going to color this bottom in black. Go to the right side and do the same thing. So we're going to draw the pupil, so circle behind that highlight. From the center, I'll show you how this looks. So I'm going to go out towards the left, then out towards the right. So you can see it's almost like a triangle. I'm going to color all this in black. Okay, so we got the eyes and the upper muzzle. Let's get into the top edge of the face. So right where this edge is on the left side, I'm going to curve out and to the side of the eye like so. Do the same thing on the right side. This. Now we're going to draw the top of the head. So we're going to go up to the top right about here. I'm going to draw the sort of like a half oval. So going up to the top. Now we take this and then come all the way down on the right side. Let's draw in some eyebrows. So just above this left eye, I'm going to draw a curve. I'm going to take the ends and just go straight up, 2 short lines, and then I'm just going to curve that again, and then color all this in black. Let's do the right side here. So I'm going to curve down on the right, angle 2 lines going up, and then just curve the top off like that, and then color all this in black. Let's get into the top of the head and draw the top hat. So we're going to draw the brim first. So just above this eyebrow here, I'm just going to curve around the head and then to the right side. Just inside here, I'm just going to curve a line going up to the left, and curving a line going up to the right, and connect those 2 points with a curve, just for the top of the hat. And for the ears, we're just going to keep the ears quite basic. I'm just going to draw circles. So up here, I want a big ear, so I'm just going to draw a circle on the right side. I'm going to draw a smaller circle on the inside just for the trim. And I'm going to attach the ear to the head with 2 straight lines. Let's go to the left side and draw the exact same thing. I want to make sure I get roughly the same sized ear in distance from the head. Like that. We'll draw the inner trim, a smaller circle on the inside, and then 2 lines going in towards the center of the head. Okay, so we got that. Let's get into the bottom jaw. So here, just on the sides of this muzzle, I'm going to come down and I'm going to draw a line here, or a dot here, and a dot on the right side. I'm going to connect those 2 points with a curve. Now we're going to draw the bottom of the jaw, so I'm just going to draw a curve that goes down low and then back up on the right side. Now we can start to draw in some teeth. So on the top row, just on the inner left side of this line, I'm just going to draw a line going down, and on the right as well. I'm going to go almost straight across with a line. Now we're going to separate the teeth. So in the middle line here, I'm just going to draw a straight line down. In here, I'm going to draw 2 short lines like this. And in this space, I'm going to draw 2 short lines like that. Drawing the bottom teeth, so same sort of thing. So straight lines on either side, and I go straight across. And then again, I split it in half, and then draw 2 separation lines here on the right, and then 2 separation lines on the left. And then we're going to connect this jaw to the face, to the upper side of the face. So right about here, I'm just going to draw a curve going into the lower part of the jaw. Kind of like that. And then right up here, I'm just going to draw a curve to separate the inner part of the mouth. And we're going to go ahead and color all this in black. Okay, so we got the head. Let's get into the body. So let's start with the upper torso. So on the left side here, I'm going to do sort of an hourglass shape. So curving out, and then curving in towards the waist. So right about here is where the waistline will be. On the right, I'll do the same thing. So curving out, and then curving back in. Now I'm connecting these 2 points with a curve. Let's draw on the bow tie. So here, I'm just going to tuck this underneath the head. So just a circle tucked in underneath the head for the lower jaw. And here I'm just going to curve out on the left and on the right. And we'll go straight up on both sides for the bow tie. Underneath this, we're going to tuck in the little belly trim. So right here on the corner of the bow tie, it's going to curve a bottom portion of an oval. It's tucked in underneath the right side there. We'll draw the 2 buttons. So just a circle on the top and then just below it here. So let's get into the arms. So I'll show the right side first. I'm going to keep it quite basic. So right here, just underneath this jaw, I'm going to curve towards the elbow. Here I'm going to draw a diagonal line just to separate the upper arm and the forearm. And then this, I'm just going to curve and tuck this in underneath the body. Right somewhere around here, I'm just going to draw a curve just to show the hinge between the shoulder and the upper arm. From this point, I'm going to curve down towards the wrist. And then from this point, I'm going to curve down towards the wrist. Draw a straight line to connect the 2. Now let's draw the hand. So from this corner, I'm going to curve the thumb, curve it in, and then just back slightly. From here, I'm going to curve the first finger. So curving in, rounding out the finger, and tucking this back. Now it's just a series of overlaps. So just one little curve there, the second finger, the third finger, and then the fourth finger just right into that wrist. Let's go into this side and draw the hand holding the microphone. So I'm going to draw the same thing on the upper part of the arm first. So right about here, I'm going to curve. Here's a joint for the elbow, and then this curves in behind the body. Let's draw that curve just for that separation line there. Now I'm going to go and draw the hand first because this gets drawn on top of the forearm. So let's start with the microphone. So I'm going to have the hand somewhere around here. So we start with the microphone head with a circle, like that. We draw 2 lines across, just for the detail of the mic. Now for the fingers, I'm going to have them wrapped around the microphone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start somewhere below. I'm going to imagine this line coming down here. And curve a line going across, and then underneath the mic like that. Let's do an overlap. So we'll do it once, do it twice, and then finally, one final finger. Curve it around like this. Now we're going to imagine this line going down on both sides of the microphone. So one on the left, down here. One on the right, down here. And then just curving out the bottom and connecting those 2 points. From here, I'm just going to go up here and just draw on the thumb. So just a curve like that. From this corner, I'm just going to tuck this in underneath the mic. From here, I'll tuck this in underneath the knuckle. There's our hand. Let's get into the lower body. So let's do the lower torso first. So just inside of that corner, I'm just going to draw a curve on both sides, left and right. Then from here, I'm going to connect these 2 with sort of a sharp curve that goes down towards the middle there. From here, on the hip here, I'm just going to draw a curve, goes down to the knee, and then back up again. Let's do the same thing on the right, so we can just balance this out. Like so. Now from here, I'm going to do what I did with the forearm. I'm going to take this point, curve down towards the ankle. From here, I'm going to curve down towards the ankle, and just draw a straight line across. Up here, where these 2 points meet, I'm going to draw a curve like that, just to show the knee joint. Do the same thing on the right side. So curving down, both sides of the shin, straight across. Up here, I'm just going to draw a curve just to connect that. Let's draw on the feet. So here's where the heel is. So I'm just going to draw a curve like this for the heel. I'm going to do an overlap for one toe. So we're going to do a toe. So it's almost like a C shape. We're going to do some overlaps. Let's draw one more behind there. And then we'll draw the third toe like this, just tucked in behind. And right here, I'm just going to curve that right into the ankle. Do the same thing on this side. So we're going to curve around the heel. I'm going to draw an overlap for one toe. So it's almost like a backward C. Second toe. And then the third toe. We're going to take that point and just curve that right into that ankle. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Adventure Freddy from FNAF World. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like and check out our FNAF playlist. Have a ton of characters in there. I'll be adding more every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.